What's up, everyone? It's your boy CrispPurpose, back at it again with another Gems of War new troop video for you guys. So this week in the Glory Shop, we actually got this troop right here, which is the Bane of Mercy. So I'm going to be showing you guys a couple teams with this particular troop because this troop is a meta troop. So the Bane of Mercy is the Glory Shop troop. You're able to pick this up, a copy of this for about 400 glory. If you want this troop all the way up to Mythic, I think you're going to have to spend about somewhere between 4,000 to 8,000 glory, and you're going to be getting this troop. Along with that, you're going to be getting glory uh, keys, gold, arcane blade trade stones, and of course some minor water trade stones as well. Now, the Bane of Mercy, as I said before, is an epic troop from Cinemirage. That's the kingdom for this week. 13 mana cost, but the best thing about this troop right here is the fact that it is empowered, starts battles with full mana. Now, the Bane of Mercy's spell is No Mercy. She will give, in my case, 44 attack to the first ally and convert yellow gems to purple to boost the effect. So it has a boost ratio. And along with that, for the final part of the spell, she will inflict curse on all enemies. Now that right there, an empowered first turn curse is very powerful. Now I'm going to be showing you guys an explore team. And along with that, I'll be showing you guys a team as well, the same team that you can actually use in Delves, a little bit modified though. Now let's look at it in an Explore team. I'm going to be using it over here in Kaziel, right? Kaziel is a kingdom in which many of the troops are immune to Devour and a lot of different status effects. Now you can actually use this troop, the Bane of Mercy, on this team right here with the High King Iron Gut. High King Iron Gut is a Zajan mythic troop, 24 mana cost of blue, brown, and yellow. High King Iron Gut's spell is in the pot. Deal 59 damage to an enemy with a chance to devour them equal to my attack and gain an extra turn. High King Iron Gut's traits are Regeneration, gain 1 life at the start of each turn, Plague Touch, inflict disease when doing skull damage, and Just a Bite, steal 4 life from the first enemy when matching brown gems. I'm using this along with the Bane of Mercy and Thrall. Thrall is going to be the generator here because the Bane of Mercy is converting yellow gems to purple, and which is going to feed right into my Thrall. Then Thrall is going to destroy gems, getting mana to my High King, and then I start devouring the enemies, right? The Celestial Flask is going to be here as a means to control the board. Once I control the board, I'm going to constantly get mana back to my Thrall, constantly get mana back to my High King Iron Gut, and even possibly getting mana back to my Celestial Flask and the Bane of Mercy. Right? Bane of Mercy is going to be here to give my High King Iron Gut enough attack right off the jump. As you can notice, in my case here, when I attach this troop on a team, because it's getting a 20% to all skills, in addition to that, my bonuses, I'm giving 58 attack to the first ally. It's a lot of attack. So one cast from the Bane of Mercy, and my High King Iron Gut will be ready to go. And plus, it's going to curse all the enemies over here, and it's going to give Thrall mana. Like, it's a really, really good option in a number of different team setups. All right, so the class that I'm using here is the Tidecaller class, specifically because I'm converting away yellow gems to purple. You wouldn't want to use a class that has Lightning Strike because once there's no yellow gems on the board, there will be no explosions. Of course, you can use Fortitude classes, but to ensure that I get an explosion when I convert those gems, if I get a 4+ gem match, or at any point throughout the match, I'm using Tidecaller because the final trait, Crashing Wave, I will explode a blue gem when matching 4 or more gems. And I have Snap Reset. Along with that, I have Purification, Anti-Magic Sphere, Mana Source for the half mana star for the hero, Deluge, Arcane Surge, and that's about it. That's the most that's important right here. The banner that I'm using here is the Tentacle banner from the Elitia faction. This is a +2 purple, +1 on blue, and a minusing green. Right? So let's hop out and hop into Kaziel. There's a lot of different troops here that's immune to a number of different things. That's why I picked this particular kingdom. Now, as you can see, no yellow gems on the board. Oh, what an interesting board. But it doesn't matter. Even better, we're going to convert. So we're going to curse. And we cast that. We have enough attack on my High King Iron Gut to devour any enemy troop right here. And we're getting skull hit out like crazy. Did they cleanse? Oh my God, man! You can't make this stuff up. Weird boards at the start of battle. You cannot make it up. All right, let's devour something else that's cursed. Oh my God, it's crazy. All right, let's convert now. We're gonna curse him again, and there we go. We can cast a flask. Then we cast thrall, kind of stopping them from getting control over the board. Cast flask again. Um, Cast thrall. Extra turns. There we go. And let's devour. What an interesting board. You start the battle and there is literally no yellow gems on the board. I've never seen this before. All right, let's head back into another fight. We're in the mini boss fight in Kaziel. All right, hopefully I get something to work with this time around. There we got an explosion, and still nothing I can convert. But I'm gonna cast it. Let's go. We're gonna curse them, and we can match purple gems somehow. There we go. Now after all, I should get an extra turn. Very good. And let's find the immune troop. So the first troop is a dwarf. Got that troop devoured. Let's cast a flask. There we go. Movement on the board. And we got a skull hit. Thrall again, got an extra turn. Devour this one. Flask. Followed by Thrall. And there we go. It's such a good team. It's such a good option. In this particular team setup, though, it is amazing because you get an extra turn here. You get Thrall going. If there's reds on the board, 13 or more reds, you get an extra turn. If not, if you destroy those potions, you're gonna get an extra turn as well because 3 potion gems is gonna produce so much mana for your team. All right, let's match this right here. Got an explosion, and now let's convert for Thrall. Got Thrall powered up. We got Skull Hit. Let's cast the Bane. And yeah, let's get a Devour. Who is immune? There we go. Apophysis is at the bottom of the team, but we're not worried about her. Thrall, extra turn for the entire team. There we go. And let's devour is it Apophysis? Apothecary. Apothecary. I said Apophysis. Wow. There we go. We got Flask again. And you just cast Flask continually until you get enough movement on the board. If not, you cast your Thrall. All right, let's cast Thrall. We have 13 or more red gems on the board. There is Hiking Iron Gut, and we devour it. Majority of times with this team, they'll never get a turn. It's a very powerful option. There we go. We got a Mimic fight. All right, so we're going to finish up this, and then we're going to go to the Underworld to show off a similar team there. All right, let's match that. And now let's cast the Bane of Mercy. Hiking Iron Gut is going to be having 129 attack. More than enough to to devour the entire enemy team. Cast the Flask, cast Thrall, and you just rinse and repeat. You just rinse and repeat. Cast the Flask. There we go. Movement on the board, devour, and you just keep on doing that. Majority of the times, the AI will never get a chance to get a turn to do anything to you. Sometimes, you're gonna get weird boards, but for the most part, it works. All right, let's see what's inside this. A Horde Mimic. All right, is this troop invulnerable or is it impervious? Okay, good. So this is the perfect example. A fully immune team right here. Right, everything. Four copies, so they're all super immune. Let's cast this. There we go. They're gonna get a couple extra turns. Let's cast Thrall. Thrall again. Hopefully they don't get cleansed. A couple of them cleansed. There we go. Gotta devour on a Horde Mimic. Thrall, we're gonna get an extra turn. Devour the last one, and then we can go ahead and curse again. Cast the Flask, cast Thrall. Perfect example, man. I like it. At least the first battles didn't start out so smooth and gave us a really good fight, but there we go. That's exactly my point right there. This troop right here, Bane of Mercy, is a meta troop. It might even have great applications as well in Guild Wars. But right now, as I said before, you can use it in an amazing way on an Explore battle. What's inside here? And we got the Horde Mimic. This is crazy. All right, I got a board at the start with no yellow gems, right? And then we got great boards. Then we got a Mimic fight. Then a Horde Mimic fight, and then we dropped the Horde Mimic. I'm sorry about it. Anyone in the viewership that is actually watching and is not possessing this troop, I do apologize. um, I have like 5 copies of this now. All right, so yeah, that is an interesting start to the video. All right, let's move on. Hey, I'm cracking up right here. All right, this is this is so interesting. Of course, there are other teams that you can actually use the Bane of Mercy on. So, for example, I'm just going to show this one. I'm not going to play the team, right? So this team right here has Umanat. Umanat is a troop that can actually benefit a lot from getting more attack, because it's a troop you can use up front. Because Umanat is like a miniaturized version of Soul God, right? Except it has a very powerful first trait, which is Eagle Eye. It will place Hunter's Mark on an enemy um, when doing skull damage. That means if it has more attack, when you hit them with skulls, the enemy is gonna die like really, really fast. All right, let me see if I can show the team off real fast. Since I'm here, let's do a singular battle to show you guys what's possible. All right, let's see if we can get some convert. Do we have anything? No, but we're gonna match some gems either way. There we go. The Eagle's Eye procced without us doing anything. Well, let's convert and make sure they're cursed. Why we want to curse them here is because this troop um, does the Hunter's Mark. That's why. If it Hunter's Mark an enemy, and it tries to Hunter's Mark, I should say, that enemy, with doing skull hits, and they're not immune, they won't be Hunter's Mark. But now when you curse them, it works perfectly. And along with that, because they're getting cursed, I can stun them with the elementalist class, because that's what I'm using right here, which is the elementalist class with rope dart. Right? Let's cast thrall, get mana to the troops, and I got rope dart powered up. I hit this one right there. Now with Umanat, and that's how it works. Very powerful option with Umanat. Um, really, really good team. So maybe you guys can check it out. All these teams as well, I should mention, are gonna be in the description below. So if you want to check them out, check the description. You're gonna see Discord in the description, Reddit in the description. If you're not on the Discord server, what are you guys doing, man? Come on, hop on Discord. Right, let's go down to the Underworld and see what is possible here. Right, so a great faction to test this out in is the City of Thieves. I already have a level 500 City of Thieves set. I did a battle to make sure the team worked perfectly. Right, so I'm going to be using Hiking Iron Gut, followed by Thrall, followed by Zulgot. Right, and Bane of Mercy is going to be at the bottom of the team. Many times persons use here Leprechaun, but indeed you have to hoard up really high to get enough attack for your Hiking Iron Gut. But as you can see, I already have more than enough attack. I'm just going to be showing this off to show you guys what is possible when it comes down to the curse, and along with that, when it comes down to gaining some attack. All right, let's go. Here we go. Got some explosion. Let's convert into our thrall. They're going to be matching extra turns. Doesn't matter. Let's see if I can get my Hiking Iron Gut powered up. Let's devour them. There we go. And those two troops, these troops are immune. They're immune to everything. All right, let's kill this one. Let's devour that one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Great possibilities when it comes down to this troop right here. And that's it. It works really, really well in these in delves. Really good troop in delves. All right, let's see if we can find another room in which troops are immune. All right, here we go. This room right here has Ancient Golem, who is an impervious troop. Let's go at it. All right, we got powered up right there, and nothing we can convert to get mana to the troops. Don't matter. Let's just put some gems on the board. There we go. And they are all cursed. Right, let's go ahead and devour. Nice. I have over 200 and something attack, so it's very powerful. Let's cast Thrall again, and now devour this one. Nice. Now let's kill them out. Excellent. Right, that's basically how it works, man. The Bane of Mercy is a very powerful option. Turn one, like super easy, and we got an angel. This video is proven to be very interesting. What are these ingots, man? Come on, let's take the stone deeds for sure. All right, there we go. We got an angel. Now the video's turned out very good. Now let's do another battle here. Can we find something else that is immune? All right, I think the coral golem is immune as well. It's immune to devour. Yes, it's indigestible. So that troop right there is immune to devour. And let's go at it. And this should be the final fight. All right, we have convert right here. Purple, yellow to purple. Let's go ahead. Give more attack to High King Iron God, and we powered up Zul'Gott. Now let's devour the immune troops. There we go. That's exactly it. One more devour, and now let's fire off Zul'Gott. Yep, that is it. So this would be even more applicable to players who are at a lower horde level who want to complete our delves. This is a really good option for you. The Bane of Mercy is a very, very powerful troop. As I said before, it is available in the Glory Shop for 400 glory, and you just purchase up as high as possible to get it up to Mythic. And yeah, that is the teams, guys. I hopefully you guys found these informative. Hopefully you found them helpful. If you did, definitely drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, and drop a like as well. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, come on, man, subscribe to the channel. If you know anyone as well that's looking for good PvP teams, Guild Wars teams, Explore teams, Delve teams, tell them to come on over and check out the channel. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.